fewer couples are tying the knot, but a smaller number of them, my apologies, also parted ways last year. So last year saw the lowest number of marriages in 5 years and a 3.1% drop in divorces from 2017. With me to discuss this today is Social Senior Affairs Correspondent Theresa Tan. Hello.
Hi.
So why are marriages on the decline?
I think it's hard to give a very definitive reason why marriages fall from year to year, but I guess sociologists was pointing out that the economy is slowing down, it's volatile, and jobs are at stake. So when all of that happens, people tend to hold off on the big decisions like getting married, having a baby, buying a flat. So that could be one reason. And when we spoke to geomancers, they also said that last year was considered rather inauspicious. So that could have played a factor for some Chinese couples, thinking whether to register their marriage last year.
Right. So another one of the sort of trends that you wrote about in your article is that people are tending to marry late. Why do you think that's on the rise?
Well, I guess if you look around you, people are just spending a lot more time in school, getting a degree, and after that they, put in a lot of effort to build their careers, even before they think of settling down. And the other thing which is happening is that, marriage is no longer a must to, it's an option. And for many women I know, they're not going to get married if they're not finding Mr. Right, or they're not sure if the guy is Mr. Right. They're not going to settle for Mr. Maybe or Mr. So-so. So, you factor in everything, marriage, the age of marriage is just going to creep up. So it's crept up to about, 30.2 years for males last year and 28.5 years for women. And for women, I think the increase over the past decade is fairly significant. It went up by almost 1 year. Yeah, so I think this is what we could be expecting. How about you and your friends?
Yeah, I think I am starting to notice that people are not wanting to get married. Some of my friends are even saying that marriage is not going to be on the cards for them at all. So I think that's kind of concerning, because what do these stats rather mean for Singapore?
Well, when people are not getting married, naturally, you tend to have fewer children because there are very few births that take place out of wedlock in Singapore. And then when you have people marrying at a later age, you're going to get fewer babies most likely because, you like it or not, a woman's age will decrease. No, a women's fertility will decrease with age. It's just science. So birth rate is likely to fall. That's what every expert we spoke to, and that's not good news on a personal front. If you're trying for a baby, most people think they can wait, but hey,
biology dictates.
Yeah, biology, there is a clock. And also, I guess on a social level, we are seeing a very rapidly aging society where, there are a lot more deaths now and people are aging, the population is aging very rapidly. So, and all of that, fewer births, more death, rapidly aging society, on the demographic front, it's just going to be a rather stark reality.
I see. So, well, for today, we've talked about a lot of numbers and a lot of figures and a lot of statistics. So if you'd like to read the full story that Theresa has worked on, do head on to our website. That's www.straitstimes.com. Thanks for sharing more with us, Theresa.
Thank you.
And those were our top stories of the day. Once again, if you would like more news and videos, do head on to our website. And this has been Kimberly. Thank you for watching The Big Story, and we'll see you tomorrow.